everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Let's just continue where we left off. Which I guess means that we should go and see if we can find this Urn of Ashes in order to save the Arl. Sorry, Sacred Ashes. Medicines and magic have failed to cure Arl Eamon, who slips closer to death each day. You have been told that the Urn of Sacred Ashes, containing the ashes of the Maker's prophet Andraste, has legendary healing powers. Lady Isolde sent her knights out in search of the urn, but so far they have returned empty-handed. If Arl Eamon is to have any hope of recovering, Andraste's ashes must be found. Locate the Chantry scholar Brother Genitivi in Denerim. He is the only man in Ferelden who is actively researching the urn and will have important knowledge to share with you. So, we need to go to Denerim.
Alright, on the road again.
Okay, Denerim is... where exactly? Ah, up there. Feels like a bad place for us to go, but I feel like we kinda have to. Yeah. Definitely feel like we need to be very careful. This is basically where our enemy is. Okay. Where do we need to go, actually? Yeah, I'm not really sure where. This Chantry is... oh wait, Chantry's board. That should mean that the Chantry is right here.
Of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring ham without provocation to the least of his children are breaded and cursed by the Maker.
Those who bring ham? The Maker does not bread.
Sister Justine, could you help us get in there?
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
How did you know?
Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board.
Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. Pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
What are you so proud of?
I have always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker's prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat.
What's a curator do?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
There are still relics to be found after all these years?
My thought exactly. But I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone.
That would be a weird
Curators often
skeleton.
accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
How difficult is it to verify a relic?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
Balancing faith and reason is difficult, though.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
Do you think the Urn of Sacred Ashes is real?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
How many rogues have you found?
Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
Could you tell me about your job?
You've shown admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you again. Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry.
Well, I guess we should go to her if we find an urn, a potential urn of sacred ashes.
Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
To, authenticate it. I'm guessing I'm not allowed in. Maybe if I do some work for them.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that the...
Whatever. Back alley justice. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim's back alleys. In these dark times, we must work together against the common threat. Sergeant Kylon has brought disturbing news that should anger all righteous people. In our own alleyways, footpads, muggers and miscreants lie in wait to profit from the chaos of our times. They infect us like a plague. A reward is available for any information on these lowlives. Sergeant Kylon has also offered a heavy purse for any brave souls that can best these brigands and make Denerim a safe place once again. This humble chanter has added to the reward as well. May the Maker bless all who heed this call. Sure. Missing in action. Recently our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Maker bless these men and women and have mercy on those who fell defending our children from the blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served in Ternlogain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon, he left his home and never returned. This chanter was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coin for anyone who finds this hero. The chant says, "In saving one man, you save us all, for if each of us lends a hand to aid his neighbor, anything is possible, especially now." Fazel's request. Master Fazel of the esteemed Guild of Free Sailors has informed this chanter that while about guild business, he was waylaid by bandits via guile and other chickenry? I don't know. I've never seen or heard that word before, I think. He lost many valuables, but in particular, an antique sextant was removed forcibly from his person. This sextant is of considerable symbolic value as it belonged to the first guild master of the Free Sailors. Master Fazel described his assailants as masked, of foreign descent, perhaps Tevinter or Free Marches, and unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with this chanter for the return of his sextant. That is all. Logain's push. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of an imminent conflict. Logain's honored forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary for brethren near the affected area to respect the honored Tern by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be the stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Logain himself, and the spiritual rewards will be generous. Not sure why I can accept that, but... Desperate Haven. Sister Rana has heard reports of an imminent tragedy. A runner has brought me dire news of a group of refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground, fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied, and my own means are few and stretched. If someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer the honest gratitude of myself and the Chantry. Hopefully that will be enough for the rare person we need. That might be what we need to do to get in, actually. Skin Deep. A runner sends this request from Knight Commander Thames. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliffe not anymore, trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrence, the mages bound to my service will require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Thereafter, should a deployment occur, we will be well briefed. If there are skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to the presumed source as possible. The Chantry will reward this basic assistant with spiritual acknowledgement. If the request is exceeded, gold will be added, but offer is limited. I wonder if we have anything of that.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Well, I guess that was that one. Okay. Well...
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is one
right.
God,
I do have a thing for
they
them.
are sinners who have given
Think. Or maybe not. Blood of warning. While they tend to be careful and judicious in their use of force, the Templars do indeed make mistakes. I understand that several relatives of our friends among the collective will soon become targets of the Chantry, and while I trust that this will not lead to lasting harm for those innocents, I wish to ensure that those targeted are fairly warned and evacuated before the Chantry can send its message. I ask that a noble soul take the bundle of vials attached to this missive and find the 4 homes the Chantry is likely to target in Denerim. Mark the front door of each home with the goat's blood from the vials. Those relatives will understand the message and evacuate before the Chantry can threaten them. Okay. This collective is only successful at the pleasures of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Procure 10 lyrium potions and offer them to the Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. Okay, sure. I think I have that. The collective is saddened at the absence of the great mage Reynold. Our friend has not been seen in quite some time, and our gatherings are the lesser for the loss of his tales of ribald exploits and the aroma of his delicious twice-baked meat pies. Reynold was last seen traveling in the direction of the Brazilian forest. Oh, how he did so love the outdoors. Anyone who returns with evidence of the whereabouts of the beloved mage Reynold will be rewarded. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jabusto, have heard tell of a cabal of the Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance the dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Banastor should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Banastor, I would be appropriately grateful.
Of course. The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Well, I think I had some of those Banastor scrolls. Oh, Sergeant Kylon. He was mentioned in one of the quests. Sorry, did not mean to push you, Zevran.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
You are in Denerim, and you are not perturbed at all by the sight of a warden? Actually, do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular, establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Alright. Sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Well, I guess it's over there.
The bustle of a market district. The pickpocket's home away from home.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Hello, Templar. Oh, sorry, Knight Commander Tavish. Ah, Blood Mage's relative. Well, that's one door marked. Let's see if we can find some other doors to mark. Sure.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. And trust
You
his
do?
blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen.
No, I don't.
Demand satisfaction, sir.
Satisfaction.
An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel.
I won't fight a misled fool.
But honor demands you accept.
Your honor, not mine. Farewell.
You turn your back on me? This is not over, Warden.
Well, whatever. Do we have any buildings to mark here?
Here in ages.
What? Huh? Mysterious door. Friends of Red Jenny. What? The door opens a crack in response to your knock. There's a light breeze, like a change in pressure. Present the small painted box. A large shadow nods. A pouch of coin appears in exchange. The door closes. Nice. Yeah, sure. What are these places? Wonders of Thedas. Nod Noble Tavern. Ah, Brother Genitivi's home. Okay, let's see if he's home.
Delighted.
Sorry for just barging in here. Unannounced, sir. Hello, Waylon.
Yes? What are you doing here?
I am looking for Brother Genitivi.
Brother Genitivi? Why?
Isn't this his home? I would like to speak to him about his research.
His research? Ah, you mean his search for Andraste's ashes? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Okay. Do you think he is in trouble because of the urn?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
Okay. I must go after them. I need the urn for Arl Eamon.
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I am willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
Good. I'll head for the inn immediately then.
Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.
Yep. Although, not really going to head there immediately, but whatever. After all, better do some of these quests in Denerim before I go. Now, let's see if we can find some more of those marked doors. Or, sorry, those doors that I need to mark. Huh.
All right.
Don't believe the lies, friends of Grey Wardens assemble. The hidden pearl holds the key to resistance. The griffins will rise again. Nice. Imagine he doesn't like that. Elven alienage. Yeah, should head there at some point. So, where are these doors? I'm guessing they're not all here. Doesn't seem like they are anyway.
Magic exists to serve man and never to...
You must know that murder is wrong, I assume.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
That is why you wish to leave your crows. A crisis of conscience.
No.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Joke if you wish, but I have the feeling that deep down you regret the life you have lived.
It's true. I regret it all.
Must you be such a child? Are you incapable of a single serious conversation?
I know. I'm terrible and it makes me sad. May I rest my head in your bosom? I wish to cry.
You can cry well away from my bosom, I'm certain.
Did I tell you I was an orphan? I never knew my mother.
Gad, I give up.
There we go. Second door marked. Now, is the third door actually here, or... It doesn't look like it. So, I'm gonna guess that I need to go to the alienage? Definitely feels like it. Right. Is the pearl here? Waits Emporium. In the TV. Tavern. No. Okay. Hi, City God.
Of course. By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
Okay. Earl Howe wants to keep people out, does he?
There's been an elven uprising. Knife ears even have the gall to attack the Earl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
I mean, it's quite... like... strange having someone say... you know, use such a slur to someone that is that. I mean, he was talking about knife ears. I am one. Can I get to any other part of the city if I go here? Because it did say city map, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, I just had to do a lot of behind the scenes stuff because it kept crashing. So yeah. Hopefully I fixed that. Had to lower the graphics settings to the absolute lowest.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
So yeah.
There's been an elven uprising.
Have to do this
Knife
all
ears
over
even
again.
have the gall to attack the Earl's only son. Killed him in cold blood.
Sorry about
With the
that.
whole Urian family dead.
I will obviously see if I can fix it any other way, but yeah. Don't know if I will be able to. I would definitely love to be able to put the graphics back up again. I'm gonna experiment with, like, you know, See if we can force it to run with DirectX 9 and stuff like that. But yeah. At the moment I am running on compatibility mode and lowest graphic settings. Okay, so that's where we are. The pearl. And there we have the back alleys. Let's do one of them. And let's make sure that the others have their stuff active. You should have something active, shouldn't you?
On it. On it.
Okay. Let's just save. That's all of them then. Let's save before we loot. Hello, ma'am.
Good day.
Good day. Ooh, perfect. And yes, I see that you can level up, Alistair. There we go. All 3 doors marked.
What now?
Well, I think I'm gonna end this episode here because of all the troubles. So yeah, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!